Welcome to my channel. Victoria here. It's good to have you again. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing to our channel and become part of this community of knitters. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for loving Aboki Knits. This particular tutorial, we are going to make a summer crop top, or a crop top, yes, with a halter neck. And it's easy, just with a small bit of design in the middle as we go upwards. So it's a simple design that you can do depending on your length and height. Now I've pulled out 51 needles, and this is because when I go around my waist, it is about 18 inches halfway. If I am to measure on myself, it's 18 inches halfway. So this is dependent on your body size. Yeah, you can measure halfway around your bust. If you are 36, meaning you would be 30, it would be 18 halfway. If you're 40, that would be 20 inches. So you get your 20 inches, you place it, you place 10 in the middle point, that is a 0 point. So you'll be able to show to be 55, 56 needles that you can pull, and that you can pull out so that you do your work on it. You cast on, sorry. So that's what I've done. I've pulled out 51 needles and cast on using the Iraq method. I'm working in tension 7, so I'll knit one row. There's a tail, and after that one row, I'm going to pull all the needles into the working position, because I want to use this to hang fringes, which are going to be covering the bottom part. So I'll knit 4 rows. Right here in the middle, I'll see my middle needle, so I'll just pick a stitch opposite it, pull it, feed it inside, and also another stitch opposite it and feed it inside. Then push these ones, just pull them back to the working position and knit 4 rows. So I'm just going to continue with that pattern. Just 2 needles at the side of the center, and then pull them back. It's just creating these little holes here, these 2 holes in the middle, and you need 4 rows. So just do that. You'll be creating a little design just in the middle here. Let me remove this hanger comb. Now the length of the top is dependent on the size you prefer to make. So this is the little design that it is creating right in the middle. If you want to create other holes, you can just put them on the sides, but I just wanted this right in the middle of the top. 2. So I'll just continue knitting up to the length that I will want to have. Oh, I'm using the usual standard gauge machine, the small brother knitting machine, in case you're wondering which one I'm using. So I'm going to knit up to 60. There, this is from 1 up to 60. Now that is about 5 inches. Okay, let me make it up to 70 because it's not fully 5 inches. It's 5.5. It's 5.5. Let me add on just a few rows. So here it is 70, if I can consider the first row. So this is 70 rows from here down up to up. So now we are going to start shaping the halter part, and we have to remain with 50 needles. So I'm going to cast off about 25 needles this side and 25 needles this side, because this is a total of about 100 needles at the bed. So I'll cast off 25 and remain with 50 in the middle. And I'm using the kind of cast off with a 3 latch hook, where I pick up all the 3 needles and then drop one and then feed into the rest. So one of the needles, which is the third one, will be carrying 2 stitches on it. But I remember I'll continue with this reduction as well. So as you're doing the reductions here, there's also the design in the middle. And this design, the reduction is after 2 rows. So you have to bear in mind, here I'm reducing after 2 rows, and here I'm designing after 4 rows. So after 2 rows, I'm reducing here. After 4 rows, I'm reducing, I'm designing here. Because I reduced after 2, I'm going to also reduce at this edge. I hope you can just follow that easy step. Need to do the reduction and also the reduction here. Need to first do the design, because those are 4 needles, and then do the reduction. So at this point, when I reduce here one needle, I'll be reaching my mark. So I'm not going to do the design here in the middle. Just either way you can do it if you still want to. Okay, but I'll be knitting only 2 rows and then cast off like that. So already the shape has come out the way I wanted it. Here is the design that we've created right here in the middle. So I'm going to cast off. I'm not doing any edging, but if you want to, we can do the picot hem. So what you'll do, you increase your tension to 10 and knit 1 row, take it back to tension 7 and knit 6 rows. So after that, you can see there is a difference in a line right there, and so you pick up your stitches so that you create a picot edging. Then push back the needles to the working position and then knit 6 rows again. So after that, you just pick up the stitches right above the line of the 10 inch that we made. So you pick up those stitches and you feed them into the needles. You knit 1 row and cast off. Well, if you've come this far and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I noticed many of the people who watch these videos are not yet subscribed. Please subscribe to Aboki Knits. Show us some love. If you want to go an extra mile, you can give my videos a super thanks. If you find them helpful, you can do a super chat, which comes at a cost. Just as it's whatever amount you can afford, I'll be so grateful. It just adds up to my revenue. Though I haven't reached the threshold yet, yeah, but I know I'll get there. So it's by your support that I'll be able to earn some revenue from YouTube. So I'll increase my tension to 10 because I want to cast it off loosely. Knit 1 row and then cast off. So the top is actually done by this time, and we are just going to do some strings. Those are I-cords at the edges for the neck and for the side so that it can fit in very well. You can choose how you want to put it on. You can either tie around the neck and then behind, or you can choose one string to go from right the front around the neck backwards and they cross through the back. So it depends on how you want to design the top. It's just right there in your hands. You are the designer. But when you make it, please tag me on Instagram. I really love to see your work. So just tag me on Instagram. Let me see what you do. Yes, at Aboki Knits still. And just in case an advert pops up while you are watching, before, during, or after the video, please let the advert run. It is a way of supporting me, earning revenue. Yes, if I can give you good tutorials, easy to follow, why not give back to me? Yeah. So I would really appreciate all that you would do for me. Thank you so much, each one of you that has considered subscribing to this channel. You guys keep me waking up every day and thinking, which tutorial should I come up with? Like, you give me the energy to come and do something. Yeah. And in case you're in Uganda and you want to learn knitting, please reach out to me. I'll be able to take you through the physical one-on-one lessons. So here is the crop top, just ready as it is. So as I was saying, you can consider having a string. Here is the crop top. So you can consider, let me first stretch out this part up. So we are just going to add strings on the sides. You can add strings on the side, or you can add one long one which ties up to crossing the back. Let me just knit up an I-cord. I have a tutorial for I-cord, so you just check out my tutorial on how to knit an I-cord, and then I'll show you how we can also add fringes at the back. Remember how we began here? So I'm also going to cut out some yarn that we are going to use for fringes, and I'll be showing you when I've dressed it up on a dummy, tying it up with the strings and adding the fringes. Okay, can we meet then? So far, I did the I-cord, and this is how the crossing is at the back. Yes, the top is not yet done because I've not done the fringes, so I wanted to show you. If you really don't want to add fringes to the top, you can just do away with them and you have it as simple as that. So I'm going to do the fringes and I'll show you how it will be later on. But in case you've not yet subscribed, please subscribe, like this video. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Give it a thumbs up, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye bye.